real talk, just rap pack. Besides that, nobody I trust.
Back again like I never left. Young Sinatra, that's to the death. We turned up till we go deaf.
Right guys, welcome to another video. Today, it's not to do with the car. I'm doing a Q&A about me, but it's freezing cold, so I'm going to take you for a nice little walk down the sort of English back roads, answer some questions that you've got that some of you are probably wondering, and get a coat on because I'm absolutely freezing. Also, I'm sorry there's no car content, but as you can see, my car is absolutely filthy from the rain and muddy roads at the moment, as well as the torrential rain that we seem to consistently be having, as well as the wind. So we go outside the film and it's so windy. I mean, I'm hoping it's a bit windy now, so I'm hoping it's not too bad now, but we go to film and you just can't hear anything, or it's raining so bad that you can't hear anything, or it's dark. So filming at the moment is not easy and is not ideal, but I'm gonna give it a go today. I'm gonna chuck this coat on and we're gonna answer some questions. So, the first question I get asked a lot is how old was I when I passed my test? And I was 17. I think it took me about 5 months to actually pass it, which was a total of 14 lessons. I then failed my first test and then passed one lesson later on my second test. And then a lot of you are probably wondering, what did you fail on? And I failed, very ironically, on speeding. I got 3 marks in one box, which is all you need. I had 6 minors in total, 3 of them all in the same box, which was speeding. The other 3, I think one was for my parallel park, which I did okay, and then the other 2 were for Mini. I can't remember what the other 2 were for. What were the other 2? I think it was something to do with indication, like I indicated too early on one of them, on one of the junctions, and I think the other was spatial awareness, like I didn't go round a car wide enough. But yeah, I had 3 ticks in one box, which was for speeding. Very ironic. Why would you speed? Although I say speeding, I went like 33 in a 30, 34 in a 30, and then I think I did 45 in a 40, which is obvious. I don't know why I wasn't thinking more, but anyway, failed the first time, passed the second time at 17. Question number 2, or another question, second question. My second question that I get asked a lot is, what was my first car? My first car was a Mark 6 Ford Fiesta. I'll put a photo on the screen if I have one, or if I can find one. It was a 1.4 4-cylinder 1 litre petrol. It was a perfect first car. It had 50,000 miles on it. Lovely little car. I drove about 10,000 miles in it. I think it had 45,000 when I bought it, and I put 10,000 on it, so it was on 55 when I sold it. I put Fiesta ST seats in it. I put an exhaust on it, which I then took off because it was a bit too loud and a bit drony and a bit annoying. I put wheels on it, headlights, which were a birthday present from my dad for my 18th. But yeah, Ford Fiesta, Mark 6. I think it was the Z-Tech S. The third question in this list is, how many cars have you owned? I've only owned 3 cars. My Fiesta, my first car. I had a Mark 5 Golf GT TDI, which was the 140 PD engine. I'll put photos on the screen if I have them. And then obviously now the Seat Leon. So I've only owned 3 cars so far, and I'm now... But yeah, I've owned 3 cars, Ford, Golf, Seat. Fourth question is, how old am I? I am 23 years old. Yeah, 23. Question number 5 is, what do I do for a job? I am a administrator, or I work in sort of the business side of a college. I work at a college. I've got a question here, number 6, it'll be a quick one, is how tall are you? I am 5'10" and a half. I'm like almost 5'11". I think I'm like 180 something centimeters, which puts me right on the border of 5'10" and 5'11". I think if I'm wearing shoes, I'm 5'11". But if not, I'm just 5'10". I'm 5'10" trying to reach for something more, basically is what it is. I'm 5'10". Question number 7, I've got, what is your favourite racetrack? Now, as a kid, I went to Castle Combe quite a lot, and I've been on many sort of Japfest events, as well as spring action days at sort of Castle Combe and Silverstone. They're the only 2 British tracks I've been to, but my favourite racetrack has to be the Nürburgring, just because of everything about it, also the place it is, and just how different it is. Like, it's just such a good racetrack, and I've been there I think 3 times now, or at least 2 times with my dad and my dad's side of the family, and I've absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to go there, drive the Seat round that track, either on my own or with someone. But I want to drive round. I've never driven round the track. I've been round the track, but I've never driven it, and that's something I've always wanted to do. And I see it in the winter and it looks amazing. And the touring car and Le Mans that's there, well, there probably is a touring car, but the Le Mans looks epic. Yeah, favourite racetrack, definitely the Nürburgring, and definitely want to go back there in 2021 if we're able to. So question number 8, I think, or 9, or 10, I've already forgotten now. Anyway, next question is, what is your dream 5-car garage? Now for me that's quite difficult, because I love a lot of cars, but if we're saying, let's say a daily, a family car, a supercar, a luxury car, and then like a track car. So daily has to be doesn't have to be. A daily would probably be like an Audi RS3. So something that's fast, but you know it's going to be reliable, reasonably good on fuel, and still fun. You're still going to enjoy it as a daily. Family car would probably be the Tesla Model X P100D, which has like the massive gull-wing doors, super fast, super cool, and reasonably obviously easy to run. You just plug it in at night, charge it, easy. So yeah, that would be the family car. And also it's a 5-seater with a massive boot, or it's a 7-seater with a half decent boot. So yeah, daily RS3, family car, Tesla. Luxury car, I really like the look of the Rolls-Royce Wraith, the 2-door, I think they called it suicide doors, when they open like that rather than like that. Oh no, it started raining. Anyway, yeah, Rolls-Royce Wraith in like a matte black with black wheels, stealthed out. I think they look epic, and obviously they're super smooth. Like they have that, you know, put a 50p on the engine, rev the engine, it doesn't fall over because they're that smooth. Like, and it just a torque, and it's just a nice car. Like, it just looks epic inside of like the interior, epic. Luxury car, Rolls-Royce Wraith. Supercar, I'm a bit biased because I love Lamborghinis, Audi R8, I love Ferraris, but just out of principle, because of my childhood, I used to watch the Gumball 3000s, and I love the Gumball 3000, and the one I used to watch had a convertible Dodge Viper in it. And as a child, I had a model Dodge Viper as well, not the original, but I think it was the first time it was a coupe V10 SRT spec, and it looked amazing and I loved it. And now if I had to have a supercar, I would, because of that, I'd have the newest Dodge Viper SRT 10. I think it's called a GTR spec, where it has a massive wing, massive splitter. It sounds amazing, it looks epic. It's not conventional, and it's not especially fast. Well, it's ridiculously fast. But there are faster cars, there are better handling cars, there are better looking cars. But just for my childhood, if I had a dream car garage, money no object, I'm buying a Dodge Viper any day of the week. And last but not least, for the track car, money no object, I'm getting an Aerial Atom. I think is it a V8 supercharged one, which has like 500 horsepower. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think that would just terrify me. Like, that car is just on another level. Power to weight ratio is better than the Bugatti Veyron. Like, imagine that absolutely flying around any track. You are going to absolutely shit yourself, and that is what I want. I think that is epic. That is what I want. Aerial Atom, track car, money no object. I mean, if not, I'd get like a Clio Cup or something, you know, something a bit more down to earth and a bit more, you know, dailyable. If you're going to go to the track, it's going to be cheap to run, cheap to maintain, but money no object. I'm getting an Aerial Atom. I'm getting an Aerial Atom. It's mental. I want it. It's bonkers. I love it. Okay, next question I've got is Xbox or PlayStation. I play the Xbox, but since I play the new Xbox One X, which is epic, super fast, graphics are amazing, 4K is excellent, I love it. But since playing Jay's PlayStation with the new controller, the new DualShock, all those sort of things, I am more and more impressed with how good the PlayStation is. But I prefer the Xbox controller. I've played Xbox for years. I'm absolutely Xbox all the way through. But I do appreciate how good the PlayStation is and how good some of the games look and that are specific to PlayStation. I appreciate it. But I'm Xbox. Next question I've got, round that subject, what games do I play? I play a lot of Call of Duty. I'm really into Warzone at the moment, so Call of Duty is up there. Call of Duty, I play FIFA, love FIFA. Forza, obviously, into Forza, love Forza, especially the Horizon 4 and the Forza Motorsport 7, like that. Car racing games, Dirt 3, now Dirt 5. But yeah, Dirt 5, those sort of games, love them. Yeah, so Call of Duty, FIFA, Forza, Dirt, basically. Right, my last two questions are pet related, so if you don't care about animals, click off now, but if you do, keep on watching. So, dog or cats? I love both, and I have both. At my dad's I have 2 dogs, 3 dogs now, and at my mum's we have 2 cats. But I do prefer dogs over cats because I think obviously they're more loving, they're more trainable, they're more your actual pet. So I am a dog person more, but I love my cats, so it's not really fair because I do love both. But I would say if I had to choose between having only dogs or only cats, I would only have dogs, but I like both and I would have both if I could. So yeah, dogs or cats? Dogs. Following on from that question, if I had to pick an animal in the wild that isn't a dog or cat, and what is my favourite animal? My favourite animal is a cheetah. I love how fast they are. I love how they look. They just look so majestic and epic. And they're just so impressive, like how fast they are. I think it's the speed that I love. The speed of a cheetah is so cool. And I think they just look so aggressive. It's all to do with cars really, isn't it? But yeah, cheetahs, they're cool. I like them. They are my favourite animal. I've got one more video, which is talking to the camera about me as a creator in 2020 and what that's been like and what that whole experience has been like. So that should be quite interesting. So stay tuned for that because that'll be my last video this year. And then next year, I'm filming a lot of car content as well as buying my first project car, moving into my house. So 2021, loads of new videos. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.